Hello, thanks for tuning into the healing room. We're going to deal with Aries now. Again, we're doing astrological sun signs, moon signs, rising signs of all the different zodiacs, all the different zodiac signs, I mean. Um, so we're working on Aries right now, and I've already pulled some cards. And the question I asked the universe was give us insight into what energy is generally surrounding those who are Aries for the month of February 2017. So let's take a look at the cards that popped up and we'll talk a little bit about them, okay? So the two cards that came up initially, we had the Ace of Wands, which is a wonderful card. All the aces are the hand of God, and this is basically saying a brand new beginning. And these little leaves, they signify what's called yads, which are blessings from above. So I feel like you're turning over a new leaf. Again, it's not a surprise, it's a new year. But this has a great deal to do with your passion. And I do feel like you're actually going to do it instead of talking about it. I feel like this is the month where you're really going to start moving on it. It's a night and it actually signifies action. So not only are you going to feel very inspired, but I also feel like you're actually going to move on it rather quickly during this month. So I feel like this is again, similar to what I got for Taurus. It's a skill that's within you. Anything that's a wand means inspiration from above, coming down. And I feel like, and again, you got two wands, so it's like you are actually going to act on something that is, whether it's a skill that you already have or a skill that you've always wanted to learn. But I feel like you're going to honestly move on it very rapidly. You're going to be really, really passionate. I do feel like it's going to make you feel really content. I feel like it's going to kind of fill a gap that you've had inside of you. I feel like this Ace of Wands is something that has been on your mind. You just haven't done the action on it. I feel like it's been in the back of your mind, and it's almost like now the universe is like pushing you to do it. For some reason, you're getting really jazzed about it again. It's like coming to the forefront. You've been letting it sit on the back burner for too long. I feel like this month it's going to change. It's actually going to bring you some joy. But unfortunately, what's going to happen is you're also going to feel like you're going to want to run free with this so much that you're almost going to feel like people are in the way of you getting this done. So these are loved ones. The swords kind of signify what people expect of you. The bondage is kind of the bondage that you could walk away from, but I feel like sometimes you do what's expected because you care about the people. But I feel like it's going to be heightened this month because you're really going to want to break free and do this talent, this skill, whether it's, music or art or, starting your own business or learning a new skill or going to massage school or, whatever's kind of jazzed you in the past, but it's been on the back burner. I feel like it's pushed forward this month. And it does give you that feeling of contentment. Unfortunately, people are in the way. I almost feel like, and it matches this card that flew out, the King of Swords. I feel like there is at least one person in your life who always is like, no, you know what, just do the right thing. Like that's just like, thoughts of fancy. That can't come to fruition. I'm feeling like that's this person you need not, I don't want you to listen to them. I just feel like they sometimes are a hindrance. They mean well, but it's almost like they forgot what it's like to dream. And it's like this right here is the universe wanting your dreams to become manifest and having all the support of, your spiritual helpers and really making you feel happy about it. So these are kind of the expectations And you may have been doing this. You may have been towing the line and like, you know what, I got to do this because, this family member needs me to do it for them. And, I always do it. I don't want to cause a rift. But to be honest with you, cause a rift because you need the courage. This is the castle of your dreams back here. So you literally could just start walking back there, go through those swords, and the castle of your dreams is right there, which I feel like is right here. And I'm going to actually read this card that was underneath the Eight of Swords because I feel like that for some reason carries some energy also. I feel like they're trying to make you break from this individual in your life who's pretty stubborn and very cerebral. They're very in their head, and it's kind of like my way or the highway. They, and it's not their fault. They may very well have, that's how they were raised, or, that just may be who they are. But that's not who you are. And especially as an Aries, I feel like these really complement your sign because these are kind of the go-getter, that Lewis and Clark energy, like, somebody who wants to just make discoveries, do something new, um, you know, find new lands. Like you guys are all about that. Like you get bored at the drop of a dime because you really are down here to discover and investigate. Like that's what you wanted. That's what's in your soul contract. So follow your heart. Disregard the peanut gallery. I feel like that's the problem. This I feel like has been what's been holding you back in the past. And that's why I feel like it's been on the back burner. I feel like you say, oh my gosh, I got to fight this person, or it could be more than one person, because often this does mean maybe this person, maybe it's a family, maybe it's a father, a mother, an aunt, an uncle, sibling. It could just be somebody who's critical of you, who just is always that way. Maybe they're not happy with their life, so they need somebody to moan at. What I'm getting here, the energy I'm feeling from the cards is time to drop that. And it's time to actually, it's almost like stepping into who you are at all costs and not giving a hoot about the peanut gallery. This is the work for you. And I feel like you're going to be guided. This is really going to be a pretty seamless transition if you can kind of let this, these people in your ear, people in your mind, if you could just try your best to let them go, and if you can't get them out of your head, at least do your best to not be in their presence, because, it'll be harder. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like this new skill or talent that I'm going to say, I don't think it's new. I really don't. I think it's something that you've had, but now the universe is like, we want you to act on it. We want you to break free from old confinements, and we want you to just move forward on this thing that you can do and have great success with. And now is the time to act. Okay. Again, as I said in my other video, it is 2017 is the year of integrity and transparency and being who you truly are at all costs, because you're important. You're part of our human tapestry, and you have to be true to yourself, and you let these people be true to themselves. And sometimes in order for them to be true to themselves, you have to walk away, because then they can take a look at themselves and go, huh, you know what? Maybe I was being closed-minded about this, maybe, and then they'll grow from that. So nobody really loses. When you follow your heart, what happens is everybody has a wake-up call and everybody learns. And it's for the highest good. When the dust settles, it's for the highest good. So as it stands now, you guys are going to have a very action-packed, but it's going to be joyful action, an action-packed February, which actually reaps some pretty immediate benefits. I feel like you're going to feel the triumph of doing this skill pretty rapidly, because I feel like you're going to go after it pretty rapidly, and you're going to get accolades pretty rapidly. And even if you don't hear it on the outside, internally, you're going to know, oh my gosh, I'm on path. This is where I need to be. So I'm very happy for you guys. This is a wonderful reading. And yeah, you guys deserve it, because this is not easy to live, so like, let's take care of you, man. You got some great cards here. All right. So I hope that gave you some insight. Again, as I say in every video, I don't believe in coincidence. I only believe in synchronicity. And all those who watch this video, uh, I feel like they will at least get one little nugget out of it. You may not resonate with much, but I feel like you'll at least grab one little nugget of truth that your spirit helpers, your helpers across the veil wanted you to get today. All right, so happy February and enjoy it. It's going to be a good one, Aries.